Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this is not a good start. So that kick falls. So next time, his first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
Automatic first down.
Ends with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. Well, the tens of thousands in the building, well,
No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just flow to the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that first down marker.
Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. He fields this at the 18.
Reminded yourself and your huddle. Hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week. Well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. They'll put a score on the board.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
This one's quickly to Shakir. This gets up past the 20. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down throw for Allen. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bills have a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Rolling out to his left. He's calling his own number again, and he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Trying to get it with the option. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Hand off to Cook here out of his own read. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They motion the tight end over. Look at this option play now on 2nd down. They pitch it to him. The ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it can be the best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on the opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Send it away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff.
Automatic 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Set! Yellow waiting!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready! Waiting!
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field, Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today,
Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Got to give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one of the quarterbacks you got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now motion him out of the backfield. Allen on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Allen. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the...
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Get on.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Well, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers' primetime game said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game. Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his...
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Emmanuel Forbes makes the play.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening.
Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked on a guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
I wonder how many times, Kate, the kicker's gone to the coach and said, Coach, I could pull this off. They finally gave him a shot, and turns out he was right. What a great play.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Allen to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown, and you got to give some credit to the guys around.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching them off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Now Prater on to send it away. Blake Corum now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And a dive forward, a couple of more. Exclamation point on some great starting field position.
Okay, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't. But it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.